So we're doing a full range of motion barbell squat here. You can also sub it out for a goblet style squat where you're holding the weight up front, dumbbells, kettlebells. You can also try a front squat with the bar. Even body weight might work if you're just starting off, okay? But we are trying to load it up, and we're trying to go as deep as we comfortably can without losing a strong form, strong technique, okay? So before I start throwing really any weight on it at all, I'm gonna set myself up. I'm gonna elevate my heels with the wedges here. If you don't have the wedges, just use plates to elevate the heels. It just gives more room at the ankles for my knees to travel forward, allowing me to stay upright and squat deep as well. I'm also going to use these safety bars with a rack to give me some feedback. I'm trying to tap those every single rep, okay, to ensure that each rep is the exact same. I'm not trying to slam down. I'm trying to go down real slow in just the softest, gentlest little touch, like the touch of a child. That sounded way worse out loud than it did in my head. Anyways, soft little tap is all we need. Okay, if you find like you're overreaching, so I got these other wedges set up without the safety bars getting in the way. I can get deeper, but watch my hips. My hips really start to tuck under. Like I can sit down here and maybe load that for a little bit, but once my hips start to really tuck under, it does put my low back in a potentially vulnerable position because our goal is to start adding some weight on. So right now it feels okay, but after a while, if I start really loading up the weight and I start losing that chain, that strong chain from my spine down to my hips, then it might be a problem. So we're going to set these bars at a height that stops me before I get to a real funky position. If you get a little bit of that butt wink, that's fine. You also don't have these safety bars here at your disposal. You can also put like a box or a step or something for your butt to touch every single rep. I also want you to avoid collapsing forward. When you have the safety bars, if you start overreaching, you might have the movement come from the spine and not actually the butt sitting down deep. So that's when the box might be really good. But stay tall. Use all those upper back muscles to keep that chest up. Think head to the ceiling. We're trying to get a big knee bend, sit the butt down as deep as we can, hammer in the quads, glutes, and build up the weight from there. So start off not super heavy, get a good height, depth set up for you, and then our goal is to increase the weight from there. So we're gonna get relatively heavy while still squatting as deep as we can. This is not gonna be your heaviest. You're not going for like a max PR, 1 rep max with this weight, because you typically wouldn't go the heaviest while going the deepest as well. So pull back the weight a little bit. We're just focusing on the movement, the quality of each rep more than the load itself.